Well, hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. My name is George Jackson, and I'm the lead producer of my game, The Joker's Punishment, Until Death Does Us Apart. Where in this video, I will be giving you the details of what makes my game, like what I've told on the PowerPoint and what I've not given on the PowerPoint. Where in this, the setting is technically would be relatively in the UK, but with a twist, where it is part feudal Japan. Where in feudal Japan, if you don't know, it's ruled by kings and queens, but also with the church. That's why if you're wondering, where does the church come in? That's why. Because in a certain time era, from the 1600s to the 1900s, that's where the church and the kings went into. That's where mine is with backstory. But there are more besides that, where my game is actually based off a lot more other stuff. One, it's a D&D, which is Dungeons and Dragons. That's why there's different monsters. And then my game is also based on a lot of different anime, where the king's game, where the king's rule is absolute. And then you have games like Persona 5, Shin Megami Tensei, Danganronpa, and other anime. My genre is more focused on horror, where it's like blood, gore, and stuff like that. And it's psychological, where it's based off of the human mind. That's why my game isn't a gacha, but it is a strategy-based game where it's more power to the player. Like, if you don't have it, you gotta work for it. So it's not like, oh my goodness, I don't have enough money. Don't worry about it. Money is the least of our worries. Money can stay in your pockets. Unlike for us, it's like, we just need you guys to like strategy. Put on your big brain hats and then work for it. Where we have different tier systems. Like common, epic, and then the top 10. Where the top 10 gets all the perks. Perks are basically designed to go against and help you. Where if your perks will help you change the battle mode before it starts. So if you get in a battle with another person, you can have a chance, if you have enough perks or points, you can change the battle mode to whichever you want. But it will be randomized. So it might get like, if you don't want gore and you want fatality, it'll have a high chance to change your perks. I mean, not your perks, but it changed the battle mode. My bad. And so there's like perks that go along. There's a perk called Perish Del Mais, which if you don't know, that is a representation of Perish Song from Pokemon. Where if the user sings a relic song in a certain time base, but this isn't time-based game, so that's where it's where it's like a spin-off of mine. But well, since I'm not time-based, it would be where the user and the opponents, they both will faint. So you both lose a life. But there are perks for you to gain those lives back if you win more battles. So perks work as, if you win battles, you get like the best. If you lose battles, it's like you get majority, if you understand. My game has a whole bunch of Easter eggs that are hard to understand, and there's some that is like easy to guess. Like some of the names are actually based off of the ending of Beyblade characters. I ain't gonna hold you. The last name, especially of the of Pirate Orochi, which I think I made Orochi Prior, which is something like that. It'll be on the PowerPoint if you really want to get all the Easter eggs. But my game is also, it's not really just Easter eggs wise and all the bullcrap that I said. My game isn't in gotcha though. Again, going to that, because I want to make it clear that my game doesn't spend money, but there's through advertisements. So I'll get money through like advertisement on different platforms where you can do crossplay. There's online and offline, where it's just if you want to play with your friends, hey yo, you want to play a good game round? Yeah, you can. It's like versatility through Stadia, Nintendo Switch, the PlayStations, like 4, 5. If my game actually goes through the future, hopefully, with enough add-ons, and if you guys like my game, it'll go probably PlayStation 6 or PlayStation 7. Depends on if Sony makes PlayStation more. And then you have the Xbox Series, which I would love to have it on Xbox and not PlayStation, but PC gaming computers, where it was most likely developing majority on PC. My fault. And so my marketing will most likely here to teens and mature people, like maybe 16 and up, but probably 18 and up. 16 will be pushing it, and anything younger I wouldn't advise. Viewer discretion, because of the gory scenes and partial nudity in it. But we do accompany with great music, like battle music, or just like calm, soothing music in different areas. Cause this is three big cities and a whole bunch of towns, and the map is like, question?
Yeah, so you talk about how 16, is there a way for maybe like in the options to turn it off so 16-year-olds and maybe younger could play?
Oh yeah, actually there are. So it would be in the settings wise. I don't know officially how to yet, but we will make a settings that will allow you to turn off like the graphic wise of gore. Cause I know there might be like older people that don't like to see like blood and stuff like that. So don't worry, that will be turned off in the settings. So if you want to play with the gore scenes or see blood and stuff, you can. But if you don't want to, don't worry. We will have like it be censored and stuff like that, or it won't actually show. It just depends on the future. Yes. Oh, I thought you had a question. My fault. More of that. I think marketing wise, it'll just be majority for the 18 older. I would suggest. But yeah, I think that was relatively about it. Yeah. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.